Hello friends, welcome to practice. Today we'll be doing a vinyasa flow, a flow that you can do morning, midday, I recommend. Best to stimulate the energy, the nervous system in the morning, afternoon, late afternoon, but as we move into the evening hours, my recommendation would be the more yin style practices that begin to calm the nervous system and calm the thinking mind. So this practice would be ideal for morning or your afternoon break when that energy starts to dip just a little bit. Perfect time. So let's begin. Taking the hands to Gyan Mudra will reset the body, mind, and prepare for practice. Close the eyes down. Bring the awareness to Muladhara, your root chakra. Ground your roots energetically. See in your mind's eye your roots growing and reaching for the earth, that life-giving energy of the mother. Feel the sit bones grounded on the mat. We want to have a complete presence, a sensation of the presence of the earth beneath us, supporting us, grounding us. Bring the awareness to the navel. Draw the navel in to support the low back and slightly up. Lift out of your heart. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Long neck. Drop the chin just slightly. And now rest your attention, your awareness at the third eye, your master gland. This is the gateway to God, higher consciousness. And now slowly move the awareness up to Sahasrara, your crown chakra, 1,000-petaled lotus, and visualize your lotus opening to the cosmos, above you and all around you. And now bring the awareness fully back to your breathing body. We're just going to witness the inhale and exhale. Just notice your breath. Notice the pattern, the rhythm you're breathing right now. We're not controlling or changing the breath. We just want to witness. And in that way, we turn on that deep listening skill, listening to the subtle energy, the movements in the body. Each time we come to practice, we hone that skill just a little more. Stay with it just a few more moments. And now let's slowly shift into diaphragmatic breathing. I believe we're all practiced at this deeper breath. So on your next inhalation, begin to expand through the nose, your lungs. Feel the side ribs, the front and the back begin to expand just a little bit more. You may sense or feel tingling sensation or a little resistance in the fascia, that soft tissue in and around the lungs as you expand. That's natural. And then exhaling all the way out, every last sip, and then continue that motion. You're establishing a new rhythm, a deeper breath that will begin to relax your nervous system and support you in our practice today. Keep your heart lifted, eyes closed. Deeper breath in the nose, out the nose. Each time you take that in breath, you might be able to expand just a little more. Last one, deepest breath. Exhale all the way out. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Good. We're going to start our practice today with Sufi Grind. So hands on the shins for support. You can sit on a blanket. I like to sit on a blanket for Sufi Grind. It helps with the alignment of my spine and the pelvic tilt. So we want our spine to be centered or feeling like it's neutral or centered inside the pelvic bowl rather than leaning too far forward or too far back, which can put stress on the hip joints and the knees. So you might explore sitting on a blanket and just see what that feels like for you. On your next deep inhale, let's elongate the spine, and on the exhale, send the heart forward. And begin a circular motion inside your pelvic bowl. I like to imagine a mortar and pestle. Slow and easy. As you round back, draw the navel into your spine, and that creates a really nice gentle massage on the digestive system. Always nice any time of the day. The chin is parallel to the floor all the way around, and find a pace that feels good for you, your body right now. If you increase that pace, go a little faster, that increases the charge in the base of the spine. So you decide what you're needing in the moment. Inhale to center. On the next exhale, send the heart forward, opposite direction. Keeping the eyes closed, witnessing whatever's coming up for you as we move the body, breathe the body. Just keeping the focus inside. Inhale to center and exhale all the way out. And now take a block if you have one. Ideally for any practice you would have at least one block and a blanket. Bring that to center and you'll decide which height you might need it on, because we're going to rest the forehead. Fingertips come out to the side. Let's take a deep inhale, reach for the sky, and as you exhale, right hand to your left knee for a gentle twist to the left. Your left hand reaches behind you for support like a kickstand. Heart will lift, Connect to your deep breath. This is a really nice movement to elongate the psoas muscle, stimulate the hip flexor, provide some support and regeneration for the vital organs. Release and reach back to the sky. Deep breath and exhale, left hand to right knee. Gentle twist. Lift your heart. Deep breath. Release and reach. Long spine. We're going to hinge at our hip crease. Exhale forward, landing on the pads of your hands. Ground your sit bones to the mat. If you have a little more space around the base of the spine and your hip joints, walk it down and rest your forehead on the block. Just a couple deep breaths here. On your next inhale, walk the hands in, reach behind you, fingertips away from the body. Deep breath in, lift your heart. Exhale from the mouth. Roll it back onto the sit bones and let's switch the cross of our feet and we'll work the other hip. Fingertips reach out. Deep inhale to the sky. Exhale, left hand to your right knee. Reach behind for support. Lift your heart, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Now connect to your breath. Release and reach. Long spine, exhale, right hand to left knee, gentle twist. Reach back for support, lift your heart. Deep inhale, long exhale. Notice what's coming up. Release and reach one last time. Long spine, exhale, hinging at your hips. Let's come forward, pads of the hands, ground your sit bones. If you do have a little more space, it's not required. We want to land where our body wants to stop. We don't want to force it. If you do have space, walk it down. Rest your forehead. A few deep breaths. Inhale, coming up, walk your hands in, reach behind, fingertips away. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale from the mouth. Roll back onto the sit bones, switch the cross of the feet, and let's rock it forward to table. Ground the pads of your hands, hips over the knees. Cat-cow, deep inhale, send the heart through, head comes up, and exhale, draw the navel into the spine, arch the back, and begin that fluid motion, one that feels good for your body. Your breath is moving the spine. If it feels good to go a little faster, you can increase your pace. Your choice. Inhale your head up. Exhale, draw the navel in, arch the spine, and slowly release your sit bones to the heels, child's pose. Inhale, heart lifts, coming up, curl the toes. We're going to walk the hands back towards the knees. Take your blanket, you're going to fold it up, double it up, and it will look like a bolster shape, about 2 inches in height. And you're going to bring the blanket under your knees. That'll take some stress off the toe joints. So we're going to do a toe curl for about 30 seconds to stimulate the soles of the feet. If this feels too intense for your toe joints, take the blanket away and just bring the hands to the mat, and that will take that stress off, but you'll still get some benefit in the soles of the feet. We just don't give our feet enough love. They do so much work for us. Maybe rocking side to side, hands on the quads, and close the eyes down. Deep breath, calm your nervous system. Ten seconds. On your exhale, reach forward, take the blanket away. Come to table, tops of the feet, and just a little patting of the tops of the feet. Release some tension. And now let's curl the toes again. We're going to take a deep inhale and send your sacrum to the sky for a first down dog. You might need to walk the hands forward about 1 inch or 2 to drop into the alignment for your body. Ground the base knuckle of your index finger and thumb. Those are the 2 primary points. You want to feel grounded in the hand. And know that your heels do not have to touch the mat. Keep the knees soft. Your legs do not have to be straight. So Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog, is all about your spine. Lengthening your spine, creating space in the vertebrae. Shoulders away from your ears, the navel draws in. Deep breath. On your next inhale, take a deep bend in your knees. Gaze through your hands. We're going to walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Let's bring the hands to the shins. Shoulders away from your ears. Navel draws in. See if you can float your hips forward just a little more over the heels. Gaze to the earth. On your exhale, forward folded in, Uttanasana. Soften your knees. Relax your heart on the tops of your thighs. Let your head, your neck go. Stay with your deep breath. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Last one. Inhale halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Release the head. Inhale to sink the hips all the way to the heels. Let's bring the hands to the heart and rise up. for an easy back bend. Samastitihi, back to the heart. Mountain, hands to the side. Let's ground Pada Bandha. So sense and feel the 3 points in the soles of your feet grounded to the earth. Draw your navel in, slightly up, lift out of your heart, and your chin drops to the sternum, just slightly to elongate your neck. Bring your awareness to your third eye. Inhale to the sky. Exhale through the heart. Let's forward fold it in. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant your hands. Take a deep bend in your knees. Step, walk, hop back. Come to a high plank. Strong in the core body. So sense and feel the full breath of your core self, your divine midline. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Another deep breath in, and we're going to exhale back to down dog. Let's take 3 deep inhale, exhales here. On your next inhale, let's send the right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee and stack your right hip on the left. Best you can, and begin to rotate this right knee, big circles. Breathe through it. And the opposite direction, we're just beginning to stimulate the muscle and the fascia around the hip joint, the glutes. Straighten the right leg. On your exhale, right foot, right hand. We're going to bump up this back foot to create a shorter stance and breathe your way up. Hands on hips. And let's adjust. So a slight bend in the right knee, back foot at a 45. Navel draws in, left hip draws towards your right knee to align your hips. Let's reach for the sky for Virabhadrasana 1. You can gaze ahead or through the hands. Deep breath. On the exhale, let's release to a bind. Inhale, straighten the front leg. The bind reaches down towards the earth. On the exhale, fold it in. Take it slow and easy. Relax your neck and head. Your bind will reach to the sky to take that stress off your shoulders and neck. So no, you don't have to go all the way down. If the bind is not accessible to you, you can bring the hands in prayer and come forward. That's another option. The bind just creates a little more space in the body. Breathe into it. On your exhale, release the bind. Bend in the right knee, coming back to Virabhadrasana 1. Ground in the feet. On the exhale, hands to the heart. Let's open it up. Warrior 2. Widen your stance. Let's deepen the lunge. In the Hatha practice, the one of the primary focuses is to ground the feet before we fully land into the shape. So bringing the attention to Pada Bandha. How are we stabilized in the feet? And then we can begin to adjust the shape. So the knee is tracking to the right over your third toe. Always drawing the navel in to support the spine and rising up, pulling that energy up from the divine midline. Arms reach out. Feel that energy pulsing from your fingertips, and your gaze is over your middle finger. Let's take a deep inhale, come to center. Fingertips touch, front leg straightens, and exhale. Virabhadrasana 2. Let's take 4 more. Inhale, deep breath, slow and easy. Exhale, release. Inhale to center and release. Last one. Deep breath and release. Windmill the hands down to the mat. Come into a high plank. Forward on the toes on the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Know that you can just go from plank to down dog. It's not required to do chaturanga up dog. That does put a lot of stress on the shoulder joints. And you can build your strength in the upper body simply by plank and down dog. So please make that choice for your body. Deep breath. On your next inhale, the left leg comes high. Bend the knee, let's stack the hips and make that big circle. Hydrating the hip joint, opposite direction. Straighten the left leg. Let's breathe our way through. Left foot, left hand, shorten your stance. The back foot at a 45 and rising up, hands on hips. Let's check the alignment, grounding the soles of the feet. Slight bend in the front leg. Your right hip energetically draws towards this left hip, and that will help to neutralize the hips. Navel draws in. That provides a little bit of lift and support in the low back. Reach for the sky. Connect to your breath. On the next exhale, come to a bind or hands to the heart, your choice. Open it up on the inhale and exhale. Fold it in as you straighten the left leg. Deep breath. Release the neck, the head. On the exhale, release the bind. Inhale to the sky, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to your heart. Let's open it up for Warrior 2. Widen your stance, take your time. Ground the feet, the knee is tracking to the left. So we want to be mindful that it's not tracking to the right on the left side. That will put a lot of stress on your knee joint. Heart is lifted. On the next inhale, let's come to center. And exhale. Maybe go just a little bit deeper. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release. 3 more. Deep breath. And back to center. Last one. Inhale to center. Coming back to Virabhadrasana 2. Float the hands back to the mat. Coming into your high plank. Deep inhale forward on the toes, chaturanga. Or go straight to down dog. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath. On your next inhale, the right leg goes high. Breathe it all the way through. Warrior 2. Right side. Deep lunge. Inhale to center. Bring the right toes forward. Hands on the hips. So the toes are going to be a little bit pigeon-toed towards one another. Arms are open. Feel that energy at the fingertips. Take a deep inhale at the midline. Fill it up. Diaphragmatic breathing. Exhale, right hand outside your left ankle. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Opposite side. As you exhale down, soft in the knees so we're not hyperextending the joint, and find a pace that feels good. Always taking that deep breath as you come up at the center. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. We're going to bring the hands on the hips. Send the heart forward. Forward fold. Drop the hands to the earth. You can also take a block. Bring your block to center, especially if you have, if you feel tight in the hamstrings or base of the spine. That's going to be really helpful for the alignment. So bring your hand on the block and your right arm to the sky. Do your best to gaze to your right hand. Not required. You can let your head land where it wants to. But if you want the full expression, gaze to your right thumb. On your next exhale, gaze down to your left hand. Right arm reaches over. Other side, ground the right hand. Reach for the sky with the left. Gaze to the left thumb if you can, or wherever your neck needs or wants to be. Sometimes we have a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders. It doesn't allow for that range. But it's not only in the neck and shoulders. It could be as far down as your adductor. The body is a mystery. On your next exhale over the ear, both hands to the earth. Let's take an inhale and lift up halfway. And as you exhale, you're going to walk the hands through the legs and the palms will be up. So I'm going to turn around so you can see.
Palms to the sky. Relax your knees. Let your head go. On your next inhale, coming up halfway, let's walk the hands to the top of the mat. Frame your right foot. Come into a high plank. Exhale forward on the toes, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Let's take one full deep inhale, exhale here. Stay with your breath. Relax your mind. On your next inhale, take a deep bend in the knees. Thumbs will come together touching. You can either walk the hands around, you can either walk the feet around the hands or take a jump or a hop, the feet around the hands. Coming into Malasana. Hands in prayer at the heart. Close the eyes down, deep breath. On your next inhale, reach behind you. Walk the hands back, fingers towards your heels. Upside down table. So take a deep inhale, raise the belly to the sky. Open the heart, open the shoulders. Breathe it in. As you exhale, draw the hips past the hands. Release fully to the mat. Internally rotate your legs, and that will open the pelvis. Let's draw the left foot in for Janusirsasana. Reach for the sky. Long spine. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise up. Peace fingers inside the big toe, or you can take the hand to the shin. Reach out with the left hand. Deep inhale, exhale. Left arm over the ear. Side body stretch. Ground your left hip to the mat. Breathe down your side body, keeping the heart open. Inhale, coming up, ground the left hand. Let's open the gate. Rise up, heart opens, deep breath, exhale, release down. Left leg long. Right foot pulls in for Janusirsasana, right side, reaching through the left heel. Let's elongate our spine with a deep breath and exhale, hinging at our hips. Fold it in. Stay soft in your knee. It's wherever your body wants to land. You might even be right here on the pads of your hands. You're getting benefit. So each time you come to practice, the body remembers and opens just a little bit more. It takes consistency, commitment, and just that willingness to connect to your breath, connect to the subtle energy in the body. Inhale, coming up. Peace fingers.
Peace fingers, big toe, or you can bring the hand to the shin. Right arm reaches out. Let's open up with breath. Exhale over the ear. Side body stretch. So again, your shape will look different than mine. Your shoulder joint may only let you land here with the arm, or even here. That's perfect for your body. If your body says stop right here, then you want to honor that. We're all gonna look a little bit different when we create these shapes. Inhale, coming up, ground the right hand. Let's open it up with breath. Inhale, exhale, release down. Draw the right leg long. Now we're gonna pull the sit bones towards the heels. Draw the heels as close to your sit bones as you can. I'm gonna turn this way so you get a better angle. You're gonna reach around the legs, peace fingers, again, grab the big toes. There's 3 different variations. Actually, I think it's better if we're here. I'm here. So there are 3 different variations. Leaning back onto your sit bones, you can just spend a few moments here, deep breath, and that will help you with balance. If you've never done this before, that's what I would recommend. Or raising the feet. You really want to engage the core body and lift out of your heart. If not, you're going to put stress on the low back. If you can straighten the legs, great. Again, stay lifted out of the heart. That takes the tension out of the low back. Let's open it up. Just a few deep breaths here. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Exhale, coming back together, slow and easy. And release down, soles of the feet together, Badakanasana. You can walk the sit bones towards the heels. That creates a little more tension. Lift out of your heart. Rest your awareness in your third eye. Deep breath. We're almost there. On your next inhale, release your hands. Draw the knees together. Bring the arms out to the side and slowly with breath, exhale all the way down. Knees to chest, hug and squeeze. Grab the feet for happy baby. Relax your neck and shoulders. Eyes are closed. Rock side to side. Massage. Nurture your spine. Stay with your deep breath. When you feel ready, release the hands and drop the knees to the right or left. Arms are out like a T. And gaze to the left or right shoulder, whichever choice you made. Rocking. When you feel ready, release the hands and drop the knees to the right. Open the arms like a T and gaze to your left shoulder. Stay with your deep breath.
down to center. Sway the other way, dropping the knees to the left. Send your gaze to the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Let's hug and squeeze one last time. Pull it all in. And as you exhale, release the body long. Let the feet fall away from each other. Shoulders draw in on the back. You might take a blanket. In Shavasana, I like to take a blanket under the knees, and that will release the low back. I like to remind folks that Shavasana, even though it feels like such a simple asana, it is the most important, or one of the most important parts of the practice, in my experience and in my receiving of teachings. The opening and the end of practice are actually key to the holistic experience. We allow the energy of the practice to integrate. So we'll take these next 2 minutes and relax your face. Come back to your natural rhythm of breath. Let your tongue relax. Slow down. Your mind is calm. Your whole body surrenders into the exhale. Surrenders into the healing. Into the medicine. The body knows. Take a deep breath through your nose. Exhale from the mouth. Slowly begin to reanimate your body, fingers and toes.
Arms stretch up overhead or reach out. Draw knees to chest, hug and squeeze. On your exhale, roll to your left or right side and slowly, gently make your way seated. Bring the hands to heart center. Let's seal our practice, our time together with a mantra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale all the way out. Inhale to chant. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. In deep peace, gratitude, and grace.